Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon or good evening. I would like to welcome everybody to our weekly online trading session, happening twice per week, every Tuesday and Thursday. Let me introduce myself. My name is Thomas, and I'm an analyst and a trader with OLYMP Trade. So today I will analyze the markets, I will open some trades, and I will get you familiar with maybe one or two of our trading strategies. So our signature trading strategies. Been thinking which strategy to pick today. So if you can suggest something, I will highly appreciate that. So feel free to throw in your comments. I will read them all and I will try to answer them as fully as I can. All right, so looks very tempting to open a trade. All right, so this is a 5 minutes. Now it's a little too late with this strategy, but anyways, so hello. Let's give everybody a few minutes to join us. What strategy do I want to pick today? Well, yeah, you know what? Let's do. So, would like a session of Jack Tar today, says Arslan. And Akash says, actually, I want a 5-minute strategy. Right. So. Okay, I have in mind a strategy called, well, it's called Friday. And Friday strategy is based on, well, basically intersection of two simple moving averages, like here in this example. So once they cross, we open a trade, so either in the upwards or in the downwards direction. It's kind of very similar to our most common strategy, which is called, well, I don't know, I don't remember how it's called, but it has the 4 SMA and the 60 SMA. So when these two simple moving averages cross, that's the moment when you want to open a trade in the downwards direction. But anyways, since there was a request for Jack Tar trading strategy, so why don't we start with Jack Tar and maybe trade it for maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll switch to, yeah, I know, we'll switch to Friday strategy. Why not? Sounds like a plan. Well, anyways, how this strategy works, how the Jack Tar strategy works. Well, the principle of this strategy is quite simple, and it goes like this. So in this strategy, we have 3 simple moving averages which act independently as levels of support and resistance. Now, the closest one to the current price, to the current quote, is the most important. So if we have a situation like this, that the nearest one is the 50 SMA, like the blue line, it means that this line acts either as a level of support or a level of resistance. And in order to find out whether it is a level of support or resistance, we need to look at where and how these simple moving averages is situated in accordance to the current price. So the current price is above the 50 SMA, the blue line. So this means that this blue line, acts as a level of support. And when the price comes very close, very near to this level of support, that's the moment when we need to open a trade in the upwards direction. So why that? So why in the upwards direction? Well, because it is a level of support that basically, so the word tells, it's a basically a telltale story, and so it's kind of obvious, right? The answer is already in the name, the support level. So it supports price, so it doesn't let the price drop any further. Of course, nothing in the world of trading is monolith, unbreakable, unpierceable. Of course, any price level can be pierced, any level of support or resistance can be broken, but with a certain probability, it will hold. So normally it might hold 2-3 times before being broken, before being pierced. But for 2-3 times, we can expect pullbacks, and we can take advantage of these pullbacks, and thus open trades in the make some money, to put it more simple. Now, I am looking at Euro NZD chart, and in this chart, I can see that the price is trading right under the 50 SMA, which is the blue line here. And this blue line, this 50 SMA now acts, what is your time frame? So my time frame now is 1 minute. So each candlestick represents 1 minute of trading history of this asset, and the duration of my trades is equals to 3 minutes. So this blue line now acts as the level of resistance because the price is located under this line. So when the price moves close to this line, we can open, okay. So it's kind of hard, to catch this exact moment when we come close to this line. So it's this buffer zone. So I will call this buffer zone, right? So it's never like a, say, exact peep to peep, but it's more or less this area around these simple moving averages. So a little bit above, a little bit below, and sometimes, it comes peep to peep, but that happens very rarely. So normally you kind of have to guess and have to maybe anticipate it a little bit. So you have to, like this GBP, GBYC. Right now we have I can see that the price was exactly at, so it touched exactly the 50 SMA, and then it bounced up. Now the price is like way above. Now, what we can do when trading is we can use the help of pending orders. And in order to set a pending order, you just need to pick a price. So I just set a pending order, and I put it at this level, 155.600. What I mean by that, so what I'm expecting from the chart, from the graph, I expect that the price will go down, will touch this price, will reach this price, and when the current quote actually reaches my pending order, that's when my pending order will convert into a trade. So this thing helps me, it's pretty much automation. It helps me do some things automatically. So I do not have to sit there and wait for this moment when the price comes very close to this line. Instead, I just set a pending order, and I can go ahead and explore other assets. All right, let's give it a try now. So we have an opposite situation here on the NZD JPY. Now I tried this short sell trade in the downwards direction. Now it didn't work. No, that was a buy trade. Now I'm trying a short sell trade because the price went down and stayed under this 50 SMA for 1, 2, 3, so 4 candlesticks closed under this line. So that gives me some certainty that this price will hold, and now we have a downwards pressure, and that's the moment when I want to open a trade in the downwards direction. So this moment is called, this pattern is called role reversal, when we have basically the level of support now turning into the level of resistance, and vice versa. When I scroll back, I can see that this chart really works well and very technical in terms of this strategy, and I can see that there were multiple possible entries with this strategy, with the 50 SMA. All right, so GBP, GPY, maybe now a little too late, but as you can see, that was a wonderful setup. And like, of course, you cannot catch all the trades, so some of the trades you're gonna miss on them, but potentially that was an amazing illustration of this strategy. How long have you been trading? How long have I been trading? I've been trading for more than 9 years. I'm talking about all kinds of trading, all kinds of I don't know, assets, stock exchanges. I think I've, oops, okay, did something wrong here. Need to cancel on gold. Okay, so pick the wrong price. I need 1797558 and setting a trade in the downwards direction. So another pending order. Now, what's happening with NZD GPY? Wow, might be two losing trades on the same asset. So that's that sometimes happens. Yes, when you like happen to trade on a very covered, very cruel asset, I would say it's a cruel asset, so it won't let me. It will just take money away from me. All right, one more pending order on Euro USD, so the euro against the US dollar. Yep, unfortunately cannot cancel that. It's too late. All right, quicker. Euro JPY, AUD JPY. Okay, I'm gonna cancel this pending order. Doesn't make sense. So the situation has completely changed on that asset, so there is no need. All right. Okay, now let's go ahead and try this one. So USD JPY. Let's go ahead and try opening a trade in the upwards direction now, because the price stayed above the 50 SMA for quite a long time. Now the price came near this level of support, so it's going to be a very interesting situation. Oh wow! So gold is going up. Why do you always trade with fixed amount? Well, I mostly trade with fixed amount during the webinars, because so the webinars is a place where I do not want to risk a lot of money, and at the same time I want it to be of course interesting to watch. So this is why I don't for example use like $300 trades or $400 trades. I actually have a very big position on Goldman Sachs, because Goldman Sachs, I think they're posting reports today, and waiting for that. Gold. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try opening one more trade on gold now from this level. And of course, yes, I do use the loss compensation system, or the Martingale principle. That is in my arsenal of that is in my portfolio of trading strategies and trading instruments. So yes, of course, I think almost everyone does use that. I also use the reverse loss compensation system as well. That's when you Oh, wow. Fantastic. Uh, did I cancel this pending order? Yeah, I did. Okay, now that was my mistake. Um, shouldn't have canceled. Definitely. Okay. I'm gonna put it back, even though I think now it's a little too late, but that that would have been a wonderful trade. So yeah, I'm a little bit sad, a little bit disappointed that I canceled this pending order because the price kind of went away from this from the 50 SMA. Now the price quickly went down, and then made another pullback. And the level of support works very well. Moving average settings. So we have three moving averages, three SMAs, and the first one has the period of 50, the second one has the period of 100, and the last has the period of 200. And they all have, I would say, equal power, equal importance, and equal like impact or significance. So you can use them all when trading. So you don't have to just limit yourself to just I don't know, maybe 50 or 100. No, you can use them all. So just use them all. All right, let's go ahead and try crypto. So we have Ethereum, and Ethereum is trading. So currently the price is trading right under the 100 SMA and the 50 SMA. So that's a good moment to open a trade in the downwards direction. Yes. And so I'm using direct Martingale. So I have a question about a reverse Martingale system. So reverse Martingale system works like this. All right. Let's have a look at Ethereum. And if this trade on Ethereum closes with a profit, then my next trade, now you have to be very, very attentive, and it is difficult. So this reverse Martingale system, sometimes referred to as parlay system, is very hard to to actually follow, because you cannot, or maybe you can, have multiple trades at the same time, but that's very difficult. So what you want to do is you want to reinvest. So for example, if my trade on Ethereum closes in the money, closes with profit, then my next trade I will open for the amount of $30 plus 24. So that in total gives me the amount of $54. So I use the principle of reinvesting. So I reinvest all the profits that I make in the previous trade. So this allows me to quickly increase the amount invested and potential profit, and my initial risk in this trade remains as low as my first trade, or $30. Yeah, so it's like that. But like I said, it's a very difficult situation, and very not so easy to follow. But some people, you just have to be very, very cautious. Now, okay, so that's again NZDG. All right, let's go ahead and try. Is it gonna let me down or not? Now, from the third try, so it kind of went down, went up, had losing trade here. Now, my final take on this asset. If it's okay, it's not a profitable one, then I'm gonna just forget about it. So what next? All right, gold. Yes, I like this asset, and in general, I think gold is one of the most technical assets out there. So why is it so technical, and why does it follow the rules of technical analysis so strictly, so directly? Well, because many people trade gold. It is a very liquid asset, and how many, like, it's maybe top. It definitely is in the top 5 most popular, most traded assets in the world. So that allows this asset to be so technical. Right. So everything is super duper complicated. Okay, let's go ahead and try Bitcoin now. A trade in the upwards direction. Yes. So we kind of went up. Now we are in this pullback. So 5 red candlesticks in a row. Now I'm expecting a pullback upwards. So went up, correction, and then again going upwards. I'm adding to so Nasdaq. This looks like a very interesting trade, and even though we are 8 minutes away from opening on Nasdaq, I think we can place a pending order here. So from this level of resistance, and we have this very thick area where we kind of had a lot of interest from from the buyers, from the sellers, and yeah, potentially it is a very strong level. So let me draw a trend line so that it becomes very clear where this resistance level is. Oh wow. All right, so 3 losing trades on one asset, so that's not my asset. How do I remove it from my list completely? I can't, unfortunately. I wish I could, but kind of had a chance on the very last second, but no, didn't happen. Okay, so probably it's not my asset, and I just need to skip that. So gold is a little bit too strong, and so Bitcoin, I think it should go up. So potentially it has this cup and handle formation, kind of making pullback, and then definitely going upwards. All right, so this trade closes in the money. I think so. 10 seconds to go. Let's see. And I will now show you how the reverse martingale principle is applied. So to my next trade, I've added $24 in profits, and now my next trade will be in the amount of $54. And yes, I can make a trade in the downwards direction on basic altcoin index. And now if this trade turns out profitable, then I can then I can pretty much reinvest once again, and the profit from this trade will be close to $40, and then I can add $40 to this trade amount of $54, and it's going to be roughly $100 per trade. And if that trade closes in, if my next trade closes in the money, so that that means that in just 3 consecutive successful trades, I turned $30 into almost $200. So that is the principle of reverse martingale. I only risk $30, my initial amount, but potentially I can make much more. But of course, there will be those annoying sequences where you just cannot make any money. So basically, your third trade might be a losing one, and then you will go in this situation just go back to square one. So yeah, it kind of works like that. So let's do 56 and one more trade on Bitcoin. And what is that? So that's GBP JPY trade downwards. And basic altcoin index. Okay, 50 seconds to go on this one. So here I didn't really guess. I think I set my pending order at 936.3 and that was 0.2. Okay, so I missed by just 1 pip. Unfortunately, that can happen. So you never know. You just never know. So that's the trickiest part about trading, is that you never know whether it's going to be, or I mean, like when you trade a strategy that uses levels of support or resistance, you never know when. So where exactly there's going to be this like actual real level of support or resistance. So sometimes it might be like this. So this level is pierced, and then this second level, that's what actually stops the price from going up, going further up. So yeah, that's the difficulty of this trading, of such strategies. 1, 2, 3. So the markets are. Where is Mr. Prakash? Well, Prakash hasn't conducted webinars for a long time. Yeah, that's true. Well, Prakash is not working for the company anymore. He's not. This is why he doesn't conduct the webinars anymore. Can you tell us about assets options? How should we use them? Well, assets. So we have different assets and we have different filters. So if you want to filter out only the most profitable assets with, say, 80% rate of return or more, or just 70 or 90, or you want to sort out currencies or metals, commodities. So this all done for is designed for your convenience, so that you can you can only select something that you maybe like you understand how some assets work. You might have, we call it be a specialist in currencies or be a specialist in commodities. So yeah, there are multiple ways, and I mean, in general, very important to have different tools and different assets, different filters. All right, so the US markets have just opened. Wow. And once again, these huge candlesticks in the beginning. All right, so my trade here would have actually been a, oh wow, yes. So my guess on Bitcoin was right, my prediction was right, but unfortunately the price just didn't drop to the level where my pending order was placed, so it didn't get triggered. All right, let's open a few more trades with this strategy. And so Ethereum going up, Bitcoin going up. Yeah. So the Euro USD downwards. GBP USD. All right, let's also place a trade downwards. So we kind of have this intersection of the two simple moving averages in this strategy, and yeah, so GBP USD, that's a good a hard one. How long did it take you to reach your current balance, and which strategy did you use? It's been probably already hundreds of deposits and hundreds of withdrawals, not just on OLYMP Trade platform, but also on some other trading platforms where I trade and other brokers. So, because I mean, like because I mean, like in trading, you cannot really say that like it took me like a few months to get to this amount, but of course, it's important to ask what was the initial balance. I don't know, but like I said, I've been trading. Oops, another. Um, I've been trading for I don't know how many years already. Like I said, more than 8 years. So I cannot really say that which deposit or how many months it took me to get to this balance. I kind of have a general picture. So I'm not gonna, of course, disclose my like total like P&L profit and losses. I only have an estimate. I don't have the exact one. But I have an estimate. So it depends. If you start with say $100 now to go from 100 to 8,000. So that's quite complicated, and that's going to take you a lot of time, and that is very, very risky. But if, for example, you start with $5,000, and in order to get to, say, 9,000, you need to have an increase of 80%. That's hard, but that's realistic. And at the same time, if you want to make, say, 3 or 4,000 of net profits per month, and you have $10,000 in your balance, now, with a few successful trades on Forex, you can do that. So I would say there isn't just one way to tell how much money do I need and how fast did I grow this portfolio. So that's a combination of different factors. Now, okay, so once again, so my pending order didn't get triggered. And GBP USD closing in the money. All right, so finally in the last minutes of the webinar, I have a winning sequence of trades. Have 4 winning trades in a row. So unfortunately, the middle part of the webinar wasn't as successful as I thought. But anyways, nevertheless, I think the webinar was good, and I managed to explain this strategy quite well. So guys, I think this will be it for today. Sorry, we don't have time to trade Friday strategy. We'll try to do it maybe next week or something. So I wish you all the best in trading, And I wish you good luck, and I will see you next week. Have a good day and good luck in trading. Thomas signing out.